What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Timbo King, and this is the Timbo King Live Show. On this episode, we're going to go on location and interview attorney at law Robert A. Celestin, Esquire. Stay tuned.
I don't care if you young, old, just coming out, coming back out. The record. If you ain't got that record, always about the record.
What's up, y'all? I'm Timbo King, your host for Timbo King Live Visual Podcast, where we move and shake with the movers and shakers of the music business. We're in depth right now with Robert A. Celestin, attorney of law of the music business. What's going on, Bob?
Good to see you, Timbo. We go way back from
Yes. Bad Boy. You already know. Shout out to P. Diddy, Andre Harrell, that whole family out there. Right now, I got this visual podcast, and we interview the movie.
Congratulations on that, man.
Oh, yeah, thank you, man. You're the attorney of me anyway, for the Timbo King Live Show. Basically, we go in depth with the music business, how we speak to the promoter, we speak to the booking agency, we speak to the journalist, and now we're speaking to the attorney, the person that handles all the legal counseling for that artist or actor or athlete. How long you been in the music business?
Wow, man, you're gonna make me tell
Nah, briefly.
I am, I'm an entertainment attorney. I'm based here in New York City. I've been practicing for almost 30 years.
30 years?
Yes.
What college you went to?
I went to Yale University.
Oh, man.
Majored in psychology
Nice.
and philosophy. While at Yale, I was also a DJ on the radio station WYBC-FM, and I took a course on black culture, ironically taught by a white professor. And the premise of the course was that American culture is created by or very heavily influenced by black people. So you have to remember, at the time that I was in college, hip-hop was in its infancy. I would come home, breakdancing was going on. I would sneak going up to parties up in the Bronx.
Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm born and bred in Brooklyn.
Nice.
So this course kind of put it all together and kind of made me understand this culture of hip-hop that was manifesting itself, and made me understand that it was a culture. It wasn't just a fad. And, armed with that information, I said, I want to be involved in the business, the product of which is primarily created by my people, and that's the music industry.
Yes.
So, because I was also on the radio station on WIBC, a lot of record industry promoters would come from the major labels to New Haven to pitch me their music and get me to add their new music to my playlist. And I developed a relationship with them, and when I got to do my senior year, I was thinking about becoming a DJ around the country. You got to go. You can't start in New York. I wanted to start at WBLS, but you couldn't start at WBLS. You have to go and start at a radio station in somewhere in Iowa or whatever. And
like a mom and papa radio station.
Yeah, work your way up to New York.
Okay.
And I really wasn't with that. And a couple of the record label executives suggested that I think about going to law school. And I said, well, why you say law school? He said, well, lawyers run the music business. And I was like, oh, I
Which is true. Lawyers and accountants.
Correct. So at the end of the day, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me look into it. And ultimately, I decided to go to law school. I went to Columbia University around 116th Street. Spent 3 years there. Graduated. I worked in a corporate law firm for a couple of years. During that period of time, New York is popping.
What year was this? Give them a breakdown.
So I graduated from law school in 1984.
Okay.
At that time, Spike Lee soon thereafter released "She's Gotta Have It."
Nice.
Russell Simmons was had already started
Russell was sort of a label, REL.
Def Jam,
yes.
All these different things. So it was an exciting time, to be young and black.
So you was right there in the beginning of everybody's
It was dope.
introduction.
In the beginning of everything, and then at the time, I met a guy named Andre Harrell.
Shout out to Andre.
Shout out to Andre Harrell. And he started a company called Uptown Records.
Nice.
He asked me to come.
You was Andre's attorney?
Yes, I was.
Nice.
I was the attorney for
Okay, the company was
Records.
attorneys. Okay.
I was the vice president and general manager of the company and helped sign some of the artists like Mary J. Blige, Jodeci,
Nice.
Heavy
Nice.
Duty.
You did the Notorious B.I.G. deal?
I did not do the Notorious B.I.G. deal because he ultimately ended up doing a deal with Arista.
Okay.
Directly. But I was there when Puffy was an intern.
Okay.
And I left after that. I went to work for a company called Untouchables Entertainment with DJ Eddie F.
Nice.
Who was the DJ for Heavy D and the Boys. We had a joint venture with LaFace Records with L.A. Reid.
That was Arista as well, right?
That was, yeah, they had a deal through, no, they didn't have a deal through Arista. It was through, I forget the name of the company they were with. But they had a joint venture. And we signed. We had an artist named Donnell Jones. We had a
Yes.
called Intro. We had a record
Nice.
called Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
You're involved with a lot of musical geniuses.
Yeah,
You did the legal
definitely
side.
Was there, with some really, groundbreaking artists,
So music business changed. The physical world to digital world. I had a meeting with you when you had a meeting with Flyboy Dada not too long ago, and you told him A&R used to stand for Artists of Repertoire.
Right.
Now it stands for?
Arithmetic and research.
Okay, now arithmetic and research is based on?
Numbers. I mean, at the end of the day, record labels are looking to see what kind of quote-unquote buzz you're creating online. How big is your
Social media.
Social media is very, very important. As a matter of fact, if you want to get more information, go to this website. It's called howtogetarecorddeal.com.
Okay.
It's howtogetarecorddeal.com.
You're hearing it from attorney Bob Celestin himself. All you young talent out there, go to howtogetarecorddeal.com. Pardon me for cutting your wisdom off.
No problem. There, I have a webinar that I did called "The 5 Mistakes Keeping You from Getting a Record Deal." And during that webinar, I talk about how
A webinar. That's something different.
Online webinar, absolutely.
What is like a website seminar?
It was like it was me talking about the music industry.
Webinar, that's nice.
I sent out some information. I'm sorry you didn't hear about it, but next time check my Instagram, you're gonna see
Oh,
it.
yeah?
And you logged on, and I talked about, it was called "The 5 Mistakes Keeping You from Getting a Record Deal." And we talked about the 5 reasons artists that are trying to get record deals are not getting record deals, and how they can try to overcome that. And in the process of the webinar, I talk about how the music industry changed, especially in 2000,
Okay.
1999, 2000, where this kid created this software called Napster. And Napster came out, and if you remember, Napster allowed people to, like, once you get a record, you put it online, and everybody could share it.
Yes.
So that caused the record industry to lose a lot of money.
The
And
decrease of record sales.
ridiculously. And a lot of record labels went out of business, a lot of lawyers went out of business.
Couldn't big major companies fight Napster at that time?
They ended up suing Napster.
Okay.
Which was ironic because Sean Fanning, the guy who created it, first came to the record labels to try to work out a deal with them.
At first. Who was the label he went to first, you
He
know?
went to all the major labels.
Okay, and they
About
denied
say,
him.
here's an opportunity, here's another way to release records, and they didn't pay attention. They were so stuck on the old business model, and then next thing you know, it came back to bite them in the ass.
So you think if the labels would have did a deal with him then, it would have been a different type of situation now?
Absolutely.
It would have been better?
It would have been better. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day,
Much better than what it is now?
Yeah, I think so, because again, the problem with today's music industry, although because of streaming, the music industry is back on the upswing, right? Streaming is really helping the record label show a profit. When they show a profit, what does that mean? They go and want to sign more artists.
Okay.
When they
It's
sign
lucrative
more
now.
artists, that helps attorneys like me get more business because artists need lawyers to represent them.
So who are your new clients now in this day of time?
I represent artists like Designer,
Bong.
X-Tentacion,
Bong.
Tekashi 6ix9ine,
Bong.
Fat Boy SS.
So you have all the young new talent right now.
Well, some of them, there's a lot more young talent out here, but I got my fair share that I'm working with.
That's nice, that's nice. And I see they all New York-based artists that you have, all the new New York
X is out of
artists.
Florida.
Oh, X is out of Florida. Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of them are New York. Designers from New York. Tekashi's also from New York. New York is definitely making a comeback.
Nice. So you like the head Miyagi of the attorney law for them?
I don't know about all that, but I try to make sure that they get the best deals possible. I try to
Okay.
make sure that they don't get taken advantage of. I make sure that they're protected. I consider myself a culture. I try to protect the culture creators.
So you like a sculpture, like you're like the sculpture, the sculpture maker.
Yeah, the sculpture culture.
Because you got culture vultures, so you got the culture sculpture. You're sculpting them and molding them to be protected.
On the legal and business side.
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about their creativity. They got that
Okay.
on wrap.
Okay.
My job is to make sure that they can profit from the creativity.
Nice.
That they have control over their creativity.
Nice.
And that they end up becoming young, rich men. And if they decide that they don't want to do this anymore, they chilling.
Nice.
That's my hope for all my clients, is that when they get the money, they're chilling.
You hear the advice?
Don't spend your money crazy. I want you all to be chilling, because you never know how long this is gonna last.
Tell me about it. I've been in the music business years, months, and days. So you have your ups and downs. I appreciate this, man. Timbo King Live by Celestin, attorney of music business for many years, months, and days. Bob Celestin.
All right.
My
Hit
brother.
me up on my website, www.raclawfirm.com. Celestin.com.
Yes.
Or hit me on the gram at Bob, B-O-B, Celestin, C-E-L-E-S-T-I-N. And then go to howtogetarecorddeal.com and check out that webinar. Tell me what y'all think.
You
Thank
heard
you,
it.
Timbo King.
Timbo King Live.
Peace.
Peace.
Let me tell you who to blame. Blame the boy lying at your feet, his body oozing life through the hole in his stomach where the bullet tore him apart. Blame him for challenging you, for not looking away and for not backing down when you pulled out the gun. Blame your mother for bringing you into this world when she was but a kid herself and for dragging you up, not bringing you up. Blame society for not giving you hope. Blame your father for not being there, the man who looked after himself instead of looking after you. Blame the gun in your hand for making you a target, for making you more likely to be picked on. Blame the dead boy, blame your mother, blame society, blame your father, blame the gun, blame anyone but yourself for not being strong enough to put down the gun, to break the cycle.
Welcome back to the Timbo King Live Show. On our second segment, on location, we're going to interview DJ Statik Selektah in his recording studios in Brooklyn, New York. It's the Timbo King Live Show.
I don't care if you young, old, just coming out, coming back out. The record. If you ain't got that record, always about the record.
What's up, world? Welcome to the Timbo King Live Show. I'm your host, Timbo King. Special guest, DJ Statik Selektah. What's up, my man?
How you feeling, bro?
Everything great. We in the Show Off Studios right now.
Harley Hall's House of Hits.
Okay. Harley House of Hits. That's your daughter's
My
name,
daughter,
correct?
yeah.
Nice. How long you been here?
This room is brand new, like a week
Oh, this
old.
room right here?
But
wow,
the
Timbo
other
King
room,
Live, get the fresh room. Nice.
the other room we call it the green room now because it's kind of like the show
Well,
spot.
you marijuana? What do you have, dispensary in here?
No, we just call it that because the lights are usually green, and a green room on television is like in the concerts and all that. So you wait before you go rock. So we keep all the fuckery in there, and here we making the music. And so I've been in this building for 3 years now.
So Statik Selektah, you're originally from Boston?
Yeah, I grew up in a city called Lawrence, and then
Lawrence, okay.
I moved to New Hampshire for like high school, and I moved to Boston for about 5 years. Like I lived in the center of Roxbury, Jamaica Plain.
So you was a bully, a scientist. You was quiet. What you was a go getter? You was a player?
I was a go getter. Like I've been working since I was 12 years old. Like
Okay.
DJing since I was 14. 13.
So you did your school, your school.
I did the school dances
and all that.
6th grade, my first school dance, and I was on the radio when I was 14. So I've been on the radio now for 22 years, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you just been a voice jockey or a DJ?
Not DJing. Like I've always hosted my own shows, but
That's
it
on
was
Satellite
really about-
right now. That's
yeah,
the show.
I've been on Shade 45 for 12 years.
So what nights are those?
Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m.
Okay. Consistent.
Yeah, 12 years.
Okay. So production-wise, you have a slew full of production from what, 01, 02?
01, I got my first placement, but it was like I wasn't
Who was
taking it. My man Rex, REKS.
And he's from?
He's from Lawrence as well.
Okay.
But then I got like placements on KRS-One, Foxy Brown, AZ, a couple different things, but I wasn't taking it serious. Like that was happening by default because I was doing so many mixtapes that sometimes I would make a beat and it would end up somewhere. But I started taking producing serious like in 2005.
So you had a manager, somebody was shopping your production, or you used to see the
I'm
producer?
signed to Rock Nation now, but prior to that, I've really handled my own stuff my whole life. Shout out to Fat Gary, who was like helping out for a
Fat
while.
Gary, shout.
Shout out to Fat Gary. But I'm signed to Rock Nation now for management.
Yeah. That's nice, man. That's a good look. So Rock Nation, you're going to do a tour with them with this
They
album
handle
you have
everything.
now?
They handle all my stuff. So yeah, I've been on the road promoting it. It came out December 8th, my last album.
So as a producer, your first pieces of equipment, what you had to
I
start
had a
off with?
Gemini 12-second sampler. It was like, I bought it used, and it had like a glitch to it. So like I'd have a loop going, and it would just like change speeds for no reason.
Wow.
And I never figured out why I did that. So I got frustrated with that. Then I got a Roland 626 drum machine. It
Nice.
just sounded like some Run DMC shit. Like I couldn't even make 90s beats with it because it sounded so old school. And then this is like 95. And by the time, I'd say in like 2000, I started messing with MPC.
Okay.
Had that till about 2006. And since then, I've been strictly Pro Tools ever since for the last 12 years.
Pro Tools? Nice. So you engineer, you mix and master
I
yourself?
mix, master everything I touch. Like anytime you see my name on a song, not always mastering, because, you know, if it's on a big label, they have their own mastering people. But as far as mixing, I mix every record.
Okay, okay. Who are the artists that you produce for?
Eminem.
Nice.
Man, Nas.
What Eminem record?
Detroit vs. Everybody, and also Richard with Obi Trice.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, Nas.
Publishing is
Black
lovely.
Thought,
Statik Selektah.
J.
Show
Cole,
off.
Joey Badass.
J. Cole?
Action Bronson.
Bronson, man. Nice.
A lot of people. I could go on and on with that. MOP.
So Terminology is your artist or your
He's
partner?
like, we came up together. You know, he's from the same city, and we've known each
Okay.
other since we were like 16. We were actually born in the same hospitals, like the
Wow.
same year. It's crazy. But yeah, I've been working.
By the same doctor? You or something?
Nah. Maybe, who knows? But that's why we called our group 1982 when we put out the projects, because we were both born in the same year, same place. It's crazy. But yeah, I've been working with Term since like '98.
So is it true that you started experimenting with your parents' 8-track?
Yeah, I mean, I just used to pretend I was on the radio, like when I was like 6, 7 years old, just sitting in front of an 8-track player. And even with the records, you know, my parents wouldn't let me play with records till I was a certain age, because you know they're so worried about getting scratched. And now my career is scratching records, which is ironic.
It was ironic, right?
But yeah, I always wanted to like be on the radio. Even when I had one turntable, I'd play a song. I'd be just sitting there by myself on a Friday night, play a song, do a talk break, put another one on. Like,
So
it was
who
just
were your
always
influences on the radio that
Funk
make you
Flex,
nice?
like Kid Capri,
Nice,
DJ
Kid
Premier,
Capri.
Stretch and Bobito.
Nice, nice.
A lot of the local cats up in New England, like the cats that were on 88.9, like Fax One, and Clark Kent was on before him.
So you did radio in Boston?
Yeah, yeah, I did. Shout out to like Clinton Sparks, Chubby Chub, G-Spin. Like
Chubby Chub,
yeah.
nice.
I was like, I carried Chubb's crates for years.
Nice.
And
Chubby Chub, wasn't he the DJ for?
Original Flavor.
Nice,
He used to
nice,
DJ
nice.
for Jay back in the day.
Nice, nice. So you're still
He
in
DJs
contact
for
with
50
Chubb?
now. Yeah, I talk to Chubb all the time. He's
Nice,
he's
that's my
rocking
boy
with 50
right
now.
there.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into a commercial break. Timbo King live here with DJ Statik Selektah, Show Off Radio. Stay in tune.
Columbine,
Virginia Tech,
Tucson,
Aurora,
Fort Hood, Oak Creek,
Newtown.
Newtown,
Newtown.
Newtown.
how many more?
How many more? How many more colleges? How many more classrooms?
How many more movie theaters?
How many more houses of faith?
How many more shopping malls?
How many more street corners?
How many more?
How many more?
Enough.
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 Demand a plan.
Right now. As a mom.
As a dad. As a friend. As a husband.
As a wife.
As an American.
As an American.
As an American.
As a human being.
For the children of Sandy Hook.
Demand a plan. No more lists of names. It's not too soon.
It's too late.
Now is the time.
Before we all know someone who loved someone on that list.
No more lists.
No more.
Who they might have been, no more.
If we had just done something yesterday. It's time.
We can do better than this.
We can do better than this.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time for our leaders to act.
Demand a plan. Right now.
Right now.
You! Demand it!
Enough.
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 Good morning. I'm here to read you your rights.
My what?
We are all free and equal. Don't discriminate. You have the right to life.
You have the right to life and to live in freedom and safety.
You have a right to education. You have a right to your own things.
You have the right to Social Security. You have the right to play.
You have the right to democracy. You have the right to asylum.
You have the right to take responsibility.
And no one and nobody can take these rights and freedoms away from you.
Why are you doing this?
You have a right to know.
So, yo, Statik, let me ask you a question. Far as new producers, what do you got to tell them? Young producers coming up in the game.
Try not to stick to try not to make what's hot right now, because, you know, what's hot right now is not gonna be hot next year, and, you know, get into it for the love of it. Because I got, you know, when I got into music, I've been in music.
Yeah, because you got your own sound.
Thanks, man. But it's very, you know, people compare it to Primo or like Dilla.
No, you can hear the difference.
It's, yeah, you know, I'm very influenced by them, but I do my own thing the same way an Alchemist is, or the same way, you know, the same way Primo and Pete Rock are influenced by Marley Marl, and then Marley was influenced by, you know, the people before him. It was like, you know, I just try to keep that torch going for the New York grimy sound, you know. But to the up and coming cats, just like try to be as original as you can, but keep it, like, stick to what you originally got into making music from. Because I know a lot of cats, famous ones, that are like not happy right now. Like they're successful, but they're making music that like the 12-year-old them would hate. And you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
they wouldn't probably even make it.
Yeah, for real.
That's crazy.
Just
so
stick
out
to
of
that
all
sound.
the artists that you work with, who are your favorites though? Like, because you have a bunch of
working
artists.
with Black Thought is like always.
Yeah, Black Thought. His breath control is incredible.
He's the one-take king.
Oh yeah?
Like my old crib when I lived in Bushwick, down the spot. He came to my crib. He was like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah." Press record. He spit 32 bars in one take and was like, "Yo, I'm out." Like he was in my house for 3 minutes, and it was like one of his most classic verses ever. Like he calls it one of his.
That was on your album?
Bird's Eye View, yeah.
Wow. So Black Thought out of everybody.
Yeah, Black Thought.
You got some production on this new album, or he's on your new project?
We got some stuff coming, yeah.
So you have the new album out. How long has it been out right now?
It's been out since December 8th.
Okay, it's fresh. It's still fresh. So you got a tour for it? You about to go on tour?
Yeah, I'm always on. I'm always bouncing around.
You're supposed to be in Japan right now, right?
Yeah, some ran into some technical difficulties with the promoter, but I'll be out there soon. Japan's one of my favorite places.
So this liquor right here, this is.
Yeah, I've been working with this company,
new equipment,
Siempre.
right?
You know, I partnered up with them, and I'm going to be handling a lot of the East Coast. You know, connecting the dots, getting in the right spots, and I'm excited because
So it's brand new.
I take my tequila serious, and that's it won a lot of awards last year. It's very smooth. It's good. Better than Patron and all that.
So you a big fan of alcohol?
Fortunately, but yeah, you know, it definitely spices up the studio sessions.
You know, when we were just talking earlier, you said you like to mix when you like a couple of drinks in you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a different kind of motivation. You know what I mean? I'm not as.
You
big
think it
of-
enhances?
Like I smoke weed, but like it's not. That shit makes me tired. You know what I mean? Tequila makes you wake the fuck up.
So you think it enhances your levels?
Some people, with me, I think it definitely helps out. I've definitely got opportunities in my life at the bar many times. Because, you know, you mingle more, you're more social and all that stuff.
Yeah. That's how we connected, a matter of fact.
But I've been, you know, now that I got the kid at home, I don't drink at home at all. Like, that's strictly for the
How old is your
studio.
daughter?
She's going to be 3 in July.
3,
Yeah.
nice. She's
So
walking though. She's walking.
Oh, she's talking. She's
probably-
really, really smart. She's ice
Probably
skating. She
handling
was
your
ice
business
skating
right
today.
now.
She
Ice
was
skating.
swimming yesterday. She graduated her class. Like, she's already going to school.
Yeah, you got a
Crazy.
millennium baby. They ready already. Everything
Crazy.
is just straight out.
It's
They
mind
ready to
blowing.
ride a
Like
bike.
when I think about what I was like when I was 2 years old, I picture myself like just drooling in a crib. Like these
Do
kids
you think
now
she
are
know
like,
whose her father is? Like, my father's.
yeah,
deep.
nah, we'll be walking down the street and she'll like, you know, I have a couple like murals out here with my album. She'll walk by, she'll be like, "Daddy's album." Like she knows, she's
That's
really
nice.
smart.
At 3 years old. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. That's nice. So the studio's named after her.
Yeah, Harley Hall's House of Hits. You know, it's influenced by Marley Marl's House of Hits, but Harley Hall's. And I sent him an email when she was born, like kind of asking for the cosign to do that. Shout out to
Marley Marl came here.
Nah, he hasn't been here yet. I gotta get him over here. I just seen him though recently.
So this.
I was
this
actually
new booth
DJing
right
for
here.
Nas, and I was playing the bridge.
Recently.
Yeah, at a private party. And Marley walks in the booth right as I'm playing the bridge, and he's like, "Yo!" I was like, "Oh, that was a moment." You know what I mean?
But this booth right here, this is a fresh booth.
This is brand new.
So no artists came in
Nah,
here.
nah. The kid, shout out to Astro Stro. He's been
Okay.
in there. CJ Fly, and I think that's it. Like I said, it's only been here a week, so
Nice, man.
I'm trying to think. I think that's it.
What kind of mic you deal with?
Neumann.
Nice. DJ Statik Selektah, man. It's an honor, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you very much,
Salute,
man, for your
salute.
time, man.
Thank you.
Timbo King Live, DJ Statik Selektah. Oh, yeah, by the way, man, give out your social media, man. I
At
know
Statik Select with a K, spell my name
Bomb.
right, STATIKSELEKT, across the board.
Statik Selektah. You heard it from himself. Timbo
Salute.
King Live. Stay in tune. This is the Tim King Live Show. On today's new artist spotlight, Flyboy Dada, Hank Entertainment. Let's go.
Yeah. All the shit I've been through, man. I'm about to blow. I think it's time for me. I'm about to blow. I'ma get racks for sure. Diamonds they drip, they sold. Pounds touch me, they sold. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I'm about to blow. I'ma get racks for sure. Diamonds they drip, they sold. Pounds touch me, they sold. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. Ain't no nigga got racks, yeah, that's a fact. Keep me the baddest chick. Run it up for them bands. Trap phone gon' keep this trafficking. Niggas talk, but they whack as shit. You don't know me, better ask your bitch. Niggas rap, they just capping it. All this money we be having it. And I got big bank rolls. In the coupe low key, but it's fast as shit. Flowing with my bros. Bang and blow, go slow, can't crash the whip. Run it up, I'm making racks for this. Doing shows, they pay cash for this. Niggas hate, they ain't half as this. For rap, I been had it lit. I'm about to blow. I'ma get racks for sure. Diamonds they drip, they sold. Pounds touch me, they sold. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I'm about to blow. I'ma get racks for sure. Diamonds they drip, they sold. Pounds touch me, they sold. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. They know a nigga keep it lit. You ain't gang, better know we taxing them. I came from a zip. Mama said she ain't got it, I'm trapping them. Spend bands for this fashion shit. Dirty money got me acting rich. 40K for a show, let them know how we come for the bag and dip. And I got big bank rolls. Trap game slow, but this rap game mo. So many drugs I sold. Don't wanna do that no more. Hey, chasing this dough. Can't play no block, my life on the road. I'm about to go. Niggas, bitches know. I'm about to blow. I'ma get racks for sure. Diamonds they drip, they sold. Pounds touch me, they sold. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I'm about to blow. I'ma get racks for sure. Diamonds they drip, they sold. Pounds touch me, they sold. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls. I want big bank rolls, yeah. I want big bank rolls.